Alright guys, I'm back for the third and I guess the final match between Curse and mMe. I almost got in here too late. It's already 2 minutes in, so let's see if any action is happening. Doesn't look like we have any jungle invade, so didn't miss anything there. And oh, looks like this could be bad. Cobb gonna get caught here as they were going in for that counter jungle. Actually turned out not in their favor here. First bullet gonna be going to, looks like Aphromoo. Actually, Morgana, my bad. And almost traded. Looks like Muffin QD almost went down. Olaf does die to that one. What is Olaf doing down here? Oh man, this is crazy already. 3 kills for red team so far. mMe in a really strong position. So all they have to do is just hang on to that early game lead that they've already got. And that's going to be pretty damn bad for Curse. Alright. Well, that could be it, man. I don't know, but then again, it's just early game. We just need to get back to the laning phase, and it could turn around very quickly as Curse just needs to pick up a couple of dragons, etc., and they'll be good to go. Top lane looks like Westrice actually waited around, picked up a last health potion, and that is definitely going to be necessary here as playing against a Yorick is so damn annoying. It's going to be a while before he's going to be strong enough to really go toe-to-toe with him. It takes a couple levels for Aurelia to really start to pick up, especially against an annoying champion such as Yorick. Mid lane, though, we've got almost dead Night Jackie. Almost missed that one, but didn't miss it because it didn't happen. Oh, that could be it, though, as he does get kind of outplayed on that one. Should have expected Mandatory Cloud to jump in on him like that, possibly hoping that he would actually be able to trade the kill. Was not able to make that happen, though, so already 4 kills in his favor. And Katarina with some kills. That is a scary thing. Let's see if he can start to snowball or not. Cop on the head down bottom. Playing Ezreal for the 3rd time in a row. Elements does get Sona as he wanted to. They weren't able to pick up that ward, so they're not going to be able to hang out in there. Muffin Cutie going to hang around here. Try and land some bindings if possible. But now with the ward on their side as well, it's going to be hard to do so. Looks like wards in all over the place for bottom lane, so we're not going to see any more ganks down there. But that's just for the time being. Elements has 2 more ready to go. Cutie is out though, so once that is over, wow, he actually already has his Philistone from those early fights. That is unfortunate. Top lane, a little bit more poking going down here. Ball's just really punishing Westrice for going in there to even last hit minions, and there's not really a lot he can do about it. So that is really gonna be painful to watch. It's gonna probably be very important that a jungler comes up here to help out Westrice. If Ball's gonna stay shoved in this far, he can definitely use that help. But now with no mana, it's not even gonna be really possible for him to benefit from the gank, as he won't be able to even dash in to really make anything happen. Alright, so while we're waiting for more action to take place, let's move these into place here. Oh wow, some action happening. Night Jackie landing a couple of bindings onto Cloud, keeping him slowed down there. So takes him down to half HP, but still he's got those health potions. He is ahead on level as well. So Night Jackie needs to be very careful not to get caught, especially with junglers coming in. Smithy's not going to be able to do a lot with ganks as he is low on health and mana at this point. But either way, that is something to be worried about. Let's move these guys in here. Looks like we are just about in place. Alright, looking good. So we are now matched up. You guys can check out the lanes. They're actually very close on farm in every single lane. So far, the main difference is the kills that we saw. The 3 on bottom and then the 1 in the middle there. And binding not going to land, looks like. They are going to have a lane gank coming in from Zane Vicious, but it will be noticed with that ward there, so he can easily just sit back and play it safe and just force him to waste his time. So he's going to back out of there. And let's see if QD actually stops him from going back. Yeah, he's going to be a dick. Yep. And that is it. So he's like, hey man, I know you're here, but since you're going back, I'm going to let you know I know. And so, Night Jackie and Cloud, who is going to win out this match? We've already got 1 kill up on Night Jackie here, but once he hits 6, he's going to start to be a lot scarier with those ultimates. The cool thing though about Katarina she is so jukey. She can just jump right past a lot of the skill shots as long as she isn't binded, and really put some big poke onto Zera. Looks like West Rice is starting to do a little bit better. He's shoving in here on the lane. His hit 6 before balls, so that is not bad at all. He's going to be able to keep himself held up with his ultimate, and that's going to make it a lot easier for him to continue to lane. That's pretty much all you have to do on Aurelia is just get a little bit higher, and you start to be a much bigger threat. Ball is going to be fine here to farm right at the turret and try and pick up as many last hits as possible. Smithy picking up that blue, not going to be giving it to his middle lane since it is Katarina, not necessarily as important, and Smithy's going to be able to get that extra experience and gold to try and get ahead, get to level 6, which he is now at, and probably start to pull in some nasty ganks. I'm curious if he's actually going to start focusing on his bottom lane. You do see a lot of that happening. Man, this is going to be a straight up dive into the turret. I was about to say, I wasn't expecting St. Vicious to really go all in on that one, but it looks like he was about to. Ultimate comes in from after move, forcing a flash from both of them. That is really just unfortunate. 2 flashes for no real gain on their part. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Usually you'll see Skarners do a lot of focusing on the bottom lane, seeing as how he can really put a lot of pressure with his ultimate there. Wow, did I just miss? Okay, so I totally missed West Rice going down there. Looks like Ball's coming in at his turret here. He's got a lot of creep advantage, so West Rice is going to take a lot of damage from those creeps. And West Rice thinking he's going to get a kill, jumps in there, and that goes plus the turret damage. It is going to be a 1-for-1 trade though, actually. That actually didn't notice that. So either way, let's see. Ball's going to lose out on too many creeps, and West Rice actually has a big wave grouped up here that's going to be coming in. So I think he's going to be good to go. Not really going to lose out on too much. So far, though, another kill happened. God damn, I keep missing. Let's see what happens here. Looks like Smithy comes in from behind, being just a butthead, using his ultimate and flash to make that happen. Not really anything that Jack can do. He just completely gets destroyed, not even able to use any abilities at all. That was so much burst there. Pink ward in this bush is going to make it possible for Cutie to keep Elements and Cop out of there and just sit there with those bindings. He's just going to try and zone as much as possible while Aftermoon gets some free farm time in there. If a binding does land, that's going to make it easy for Aftermoon to run in there with a big amount of damage. He's really liking his Draven. They've pretty much done the same setup here every single game. They've had Draven and Ezreal facing off against each other. Draven definitely has a strong lane phase against Ezreal. Of course, later on in the game, he can kind of fall off. It's really difficult to keep those axes going once you start getting into team fights and whatnot. You have to worry about them, fall out. Once you don't have the axes, you lose out on a very significant portion of the damage. But if you can hold on to those, if they magically fly back to him perfectly in a teamfight situation, really all you need is a couple of auto attacks for those to really pay off in a big way. On the other hand, Ezreal just needs to sit back. He can throw out those skill shots from long range and really profit from that big time. Here comes St. Vicious coming in from behind. Balls need to back off as fast as possible, and I don't know if he can actually dive that turret. Yeah, they both back off. They're not going to go for the dive. They don't want to sacrifice any more deaths here to red team, to mMe, and Smithy coming down now with that Oracle is going to try and clean up any wards that he finds. Doesn't seem to pick anything up there. There's nothing there to grab, but he is just going to hang out here, look for an opportunity to either counter jungle or possibly pick up a kill, as they do have bottom lane coming back in. So I feel like he's just going to wait a little bit longer and hope that Cop and Elements push this lane up. That way he can run in from behind, grab them with his ultimate, and make a big play happen. Cutie is just grouped up here with Smithy, waiting for a play to happen. Aframu is going to sit there from behind. He knows there's no wards in this bush, so he can kind of safely sit back and wait for that to happen. There's the binding onto Elements. They're going to go ahead and go for that fight and the grab. Elements will surely fall here. He falls very fast, in fact, and that's going to be a very easy kill for them. That's yet another kill for mMe, now up by 6, and that is a gigantic lead for mMe to be in. Is Curse going to be able to come back from this? Are we going to see another snowball victory from mMe? I don't know. After that first 3 kills, that really set them in a bad situation, and yet to put some more salt in the wound. They're going to be grabbing that dragon, making it even more difficult for them. That's extra global gold for the rest of the team. What are they going to do at this point? West Rice really needs to probably carry this game, I think is what's going to come down to, as I don't know if Cop's going to be able to pull this one out here. I know that a lot of times Ezreal is a big Snowball AD carry, but I don't see snowballing happen on anyone except for mMe, and that means that Aurelia is just going to farm up and be a late game terror. She's going to need to really just shut down Aphromoo, take him down, be a big beast on them. And on the other hand, Mandatory Cloud, they don't have a lot of potential to really shut Mandatory Cloud down from doing his ultimate. And I mean, they can bind him and keep him still, but he's just gonna blink into the middle of their team, throw out his W, his ulti, spin to win, and do lots of damage. West Rice looks like he's going to fall here. He might actually take balls with him if that Ignite can clean him up, but doesn't seem to do so. So top lane is losing, bottom lane is losing, mid lane is gone. I don't know who's going to do this. I mean, it really felt like West Rice was the last one that they needed, but he wasn't able to clean up balls there. Just needed a little bit more damage. Flash coming in to dodge out the axe from St. Vicious, and he's going to be good to go. So far, it looks like right now the farm is not really far ahead. Yes, about a little bit more than 10 for Draven now after the last couple of team fights. Or not team fights, but ganks. But other than that, all the lanes are fairly even on farm. It's mostly just these kills and now that dragon that is really putting them in a bad situation. Smithing right in here with this Oracle is just making it so difficult for them to have any vision. Luckily, St. Vicious and Smithy now have Oracles though, so they're going to be warring it out for that vision control. That's pretty much what Curse needs to do, is get back map control, find some people out of position. Smithy's been running around a lot in their jungle. If they can do some type of play, if they can catch him roaming around like that and actually take him down, that would be a great situation for them to be in. There we go. This could be what they need. A lot of bursts happening on him, but it's not going to be enough to clean him up as he does flash right over the wall. Unfortunately, I haven't still popped out that flash, but here we go. West Rice comes in to try and make a play happen. Isn't going to be enough damage, though. He takes so much in return, and he just cannot clean it up. Instead, using that flash, he goes down. Smithy keeps his oracles, and this is just unfortunate. I mean, this has got to be just so frustrating, so damn frustrating, and that's not gonna land on anything. But yeah, so frustrating for Curse. I mean, they're getting thwarted everywhere. Everyone's getting away with such low HP. They're getting caught in bad situations. West Rice made the right decision to go in there and try and kill him, but they just didn't have enough damage, and he just could not get in there to make that play happen. So I don't know what else to say other than this game has just fallen short of what Curse is really wanting to make happen. Ball's now all the way up in the enemy jungle there. He did get warded, so he's going to shove himself back. He's not going to try and do anything risky. They really don't have to do anything risky at this point. All they have to do is just kind of shove down the turrets and continue playing like they are currently. I think that Curse is kind of stabbing themselves in their own, you know, they're kind of hurting themselves, because what's happening is mMe is allowing Curse to go hyper aggressive, and then they're punishing them for overextending, as they know that they're in a position where they don't have to make any crazy plays like that. And I feel like they're almost reading what Curse wants to do. They're like, okay, Curse is gonna they're gonna jump at us at any opportunity to try and come back, and we're just gonna shut them down in every turn. And that's exactly what's happening here. Elements now getting caught out of position here on the other side, and yet another kill for Aphromoo is gonna put him even further in the lead, as he's now got 3 on the head. He's got Bloodthirster fully built up, stacks halfway finished as well. West Rice now in a bad position, waiting for that ghost to end on Balls, and I don't even know if that's going to be enough for him to get away. He's actually running towards his turret. Balls grabs yet another kill in the top lane. Everyone is just so damn far behind. I think we're going to see a really early surrender in this game. If they don't, then it might shove on the game a little bit further. I just don't see how this is going to go in their favor. I mean, they are so damn far behind. There's an Oracle's down. That's a double kill for Aphromoo. Wow, mMe just completely has taken this game. This is looking really bad for Curse. They've now got themselves down 12 kills. Such a huge snowball victory, even worse than the first game. I mean, Curse could have came back from the first game. It's going to be very difficult for them to really do anything this time. But yeah, I could see either an early surrender, or if they try and drag this on even further, it's basically just going to be a losing battle, as they're gonna start losing their turrets slowly. They're not going to be able to really fight for these team objectives because as a team, they're just not strong enough to fight. And that's my prediction anyways. But honestly, they haven't lost any turrets, so they do have that going for them. If Curse can, I don't know, if they can get some kind of crazy five-man kill ace and then take some turrets down, that would get them back in the game. That's really the only thing that I can see happening that will get them back in the game. They're already down 6.5k gold at 17 minutes. It's not even really mid-game yet. I mean, technically it's still kind of laning phase. Well, yeah, they haven't taken the turrets, so yeah, still laning phase. They've been doing a good job. mMe has been doing a good job of killing Curse repeatedly and getting that giant gold lead just from kills. But they really need to start taking down these turrets, grouping up as a team, and using that advantage to really push Curse down. So they're going to grab this dragon here, and hopefully they'll stay grouped as a team and just shove down some turrets. I don't think that Curse can really stop them if they decide to do that. It doesn't look like that's what they're going to do. They've got Boss up top, still putting pressure, and St. Vicious is in a bad situation here, but he's going to be running away, possibly going to be able to kind of kite him out. Oh my god, just barely escapes. Doesn't look like an Ignite's going to land. In fact, oh, what is he doing? He ran back in there. I know he's trying to kind of kite that, but that, he goes down. So yes, he goes just one last boop, auto attack, takes him down. I know what he was trying to do there, but he misjudged how much HP he was going to be able to have. On the other hand, though, they do grab a kill. That's extra bit of gold for Nightjackie, and that's exactly what he needs. But now, with mid turret down, that's actually going to be very easy for mMe to just run around and group up here. They've got bottom turret as well. And there we go. Wow, nice job there. He actually, man, that was so fast. Elements got completely taken by surprise there. Cop goes down as well. That's yet 2 more kills for mMe, and another turret. After Move takes that one down. This is extremely embarrassing right now, watching this game. Westrise trying to come in there. Finally gets a shutdown. That's going to be worth it for him to get that kill, but at this point, it's a little late for that. As a double kill for Move sets him at 7-0, and they're going to be taken already at 19.5 minutes. Wow, triple kill as he kills with his ultimate, but Zyra finally gets shut down for almost 500 gold, but it's not a big deal, as they're going to be able to back off safely, the rest of them, and once they group up again, I'm sure they're going to be able to clean up the rest of these turrets. I don't know if Curse is going to surrender right now, but I certainly would want to. Being in 4-19, good God, that's just a sad place to be. At 10k behind, and there we go, already pushing in the mid turret. Ball's going to have that one cleaned up, no problem. And what are you going to do, Curse? Are you going to surrender, or are you going to turtle this one out and try and do this tournament mode where never surrender, never give up? We'll see. I'm not sure if there's really any money on the line for this, or if this is just a show match. But either way, it was fun casting. Definitely not the closest game in game number 1 or 3 here. Game 2 was a very good game by Curse. They played very well. It's unfortunate they got caught early game and lost those 2 kills and just couldn't come back from that. Seems like everyone just kind of started playing bad at that point. Like they all just got discouraged. Smithy now gonna go down. That's really good. Curse is able to pick up a kill on the him. The Oracles is now gone. And can they clean up Buff and Cutie as well? I think they will. One last axe from St. Vicious cleans that up. What is going on? I have no idea. Why is mMe dying right now? But Curse, I don't know. They can make some plays. If they grab this Baron, that could help them get. Not gonna put him back to even. Oh my God, Balls gets caught here. He goes around all by himself. and now he falls down. Aftermoo does do a lot of damage, but now it's just him versus the rest of the team. Is that going to be enough? Is he going to have enough with damage with that passive? He does clean him up, double kill. Now going to go for the triple onto West Rice. He is going to be able to clean that up if he can chase him down in there, but the nice stun from West Rice is going to hold him down. Double kill from Katarina as well. I don't think Afro can catch up to him, but that's going to be everyone except for West Rice being dead. I don't see a kill coming in here. Afro is just going to continue chasing, but possibly...
Team's turret has been destroyed.
No, I don't know. Yeah, if he had creeps, he can clean up the turret, but yeah, nothing's going to happen there. Either way, that was a good cleanup. They had just so... That's really what happens when you're so far ahead. You may be like 5 versus 3, but Curse was just so far behind that Aftermove cleans up that fight so fast. Mandatory Cloud, clean up the rest of the people that split off, got a double kill, and that's really it. Now they're going to group back up once again, and they're probably going to try not to make any more mistakes. Yes, they were playing a little bit cocky, and they lost a few people there, just one-on-one or whatever. And Curse is doing their best to make some big plays there. Not going to surrender. You see, it's already moving into 22 minutes. But if mMe knows what's best for them, they will continue to group back up, not be too crazy and do anything silly here. But Elements now in a bad position. Cop says, screw that, I am not even going to try and do anything. Smithy is waiting on the other side, ready for Cop to jump over, pulls him in, takes him down, double kill for Alpha Move. And is he going to get the triple right here? I don't know. It's going to be very close. Shut down. Zara takes down Afro before he's able to clean that up. Smithy's very low, backing off, but Jackie now in bad situation as Cloud's going to clean that up very easily and not even take any damage in return. And St. Vicious looks like he's going to clean up Smithy, no problem. Smithy had no idea he was coming in like that, so a nice little assassination. St. Vicious on his way out, and the fighting will slow him down. Mandatory Cloud picks it up. What are you going to do about that? Too much binds, so many blinks, assassinations all over the map. But either way, I'd say, Curse, they're making a valiant effort to come back from this. And, they're doing their best, but now behind by about 15,000 gold. It's just getting worse for them as it goes on. So, fully built up here, you got Draven already working on his Infinity Edge at only 23 minutes. And that's not Infinity Edge and Phantom. That's Bloodthirster, Infinity Edge, and a Phantom Dancer. That's ridiculous, the amount of gold that you have to have that fast. 12 kills, 2 deaths. And especially when you compare it to an Azrael who only has a Bloodthirster and 2 Lorans. Wow, what? Okay, what? Wait, what? Alright, I was not expecting to see this. Okay, so Elements comes in here and picks up kills somewhere. What just happened? Alright. So we got crazy action happening here. Mandatory Cloud coming in, gets ultied and stunned. And it looks like mMe is just kind of playing silly right now. They're like, hey man, we're so far ahead. We can just do whatever the hell we want. And so they're not really playing the same way they would if the game was close. I'll be perfectly honest with you. They're just doing like, hey, we're so far ahead that we can kill you instantly type of gameplay, and I'm going to do crazy 1v4 action to see if it can, because it's fun and it's not a big deal. That's basically what we're seeing. Unfortunately, it does prolong an already lost game, but it gives you a little bit more entertainment. So St. Vicious doing his best to defend this turret, not going to be enough, as Aftermoo is just already so strong. There's the ultimate on the Elements. Elements is so squishy. Aftermoo cleans that up easily. And yeah, even saying, why me, why? So sad. He's so sad. Elements just feels so betrayed this game, as he's just been the focus of all the attention. 7 deaths, and now only matched by St. Vicious' Wolof. Will West Rice be able to clean up Afromoo? It's looking like it, as he does get that cleaned up. West Rice is still scary with that double buff now. Is it going to be enough to escape? He actually does get away from Smithy. Cop grabs the kill. What are these guys doing? mMe needs to really stop messing around, group up as a team, and clean this up. They've really just kind of been going around 1v1 and being silly. They do, I mean, they could come back. Curse could come back if they keep getting all these kills. I don't know. It's going to be very difficult. I don't really see it happening. But if they get way too cocky and they underestimate Curse, Curse is not a bad team. Oh, and Nijackie takes the blue right from under his balls. Yeah, that sounded weird. Anyways, He stole the blue from his balls. Yes. So so the blue for Nijack, that's gonna help him out a little bit. Let's see what items he has. He does have his death cap built up, so he's gonna be doing a little bit of damage. York not happy about that, in fact. Wow, wow, wow. In team chat, or sorry, hall chat. And what are we gonna see next? Are we gonna see some more, oh crap, I got caught play, or is Curse going to get taken out by me? Oh, balls, once again, getting caught by himself. What are you guys doing? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. So mMe has such a huge lead, but Curse is just running around, playing like they should be, grouping up as a team, catching people off all by themselves, and mMe is just letting it happen. They still haven't come back. They're way behind, but if they keep doing this, they're gonna come back. Smithy now getting caught. What is going on right now? Smithy's gonna go down. Saintficious picks up the kill, and now gonna be taking a lot of damage. West Rice is doing his best to clean up after move, but that does a lot of damage. Double kill for the Katarina. They're gonna clean up elements if he doesn't flash. Yeah, he flashes over. And Katarina gets the triple onto Cop. Needs one more blink to pick up Nijacky, but with the plant there, he's gonna take too much damage. He has to get the hell out of there. Wow, so low, man. And down goes Elements yet again. After we're able to pick that up, Nijacky cleans up Muffin Cutie. What a play! And not before Afamu gets one last auto attack to take him down. Look at that lifesteal. Holy crap, he's gonna be back to full health in no time. Just needs a couple more creep attacks. So down goes their first inner turret. That's gonna be the inhibitor. No way they can stop that from happening. So that's what mMe finally needed, was a takedown inhib. Now it's going to be really difficult for Curse to come back from that. Oh my god, the damage! Holy shit! And that's not going to be enough. Now with West Rice coming in, holy crap, did you see that burst? West Rice falls so fast. Aframu is a beast right now. He's got IE, even has a chain vest, so not only is he doing crap loads of damage, but he's building up towards that Guardian Angel. Does he actually have enough? He needs 1600 to get it. And looks like he's gonna have enough. As soon as he goes back, he's gonna buy that. He's gonna buy that Guardian Angel, and they're just gonna be unable to do anything to him. He's got so much lifesteal, in fact, that I don't even know if they have enough damage to equal out the lifesteal that he can produce. So they're gonna have to like stun him to kill him. And really, they've only got Elements and maybe a stun from Aurelia once she allows him to attack her once. And lose like half her HP in 2 attacks. Either way though, this is bad. Just really bad. Israel still only has a pickaxe and a bloodthirster. That's it. No attack speed yet, other than his boots and his passive. Muffin Cutie actually dodges out of it. Wow, that was actually really good. But with balls coming in here, is it going to be enough to actually stop it? That's going to be a 3v3 situation. Well, more like a 2v3 because Muffin had to jump out of there. They did use a lot of spells to try and kill him though, so Pop goes down extremely fast. Double kill there for Skarner now taking out St. Vicious, and Smithy's going to lose his oracles if he doesn't get out of there in time, but now with the rest of the team in, he's good to go. West Rice got completely demolished. And now he's getting made fun of. St. Vicious is getting made fun of here, saying he plays this game for a living. What are those axes? So making fun of him missing axes apparently. And I think this is gonna be it. 17-41 at 29 minutes. What a game! How does that happen? Well, I guess you saw how it happened. Get 3 kills on bottom lane and then continue to snowball from there by losing every single lane. That's pretty much how that happens. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. And I think this is it. I don't see Curse defending this for very long. They've got super minions coming in from the mid lane already, and Aframu's gonna completely demolish whoever gets in the front to try and stop him. And the ultimate snipe takes him down. That was nasty. Ugh. Oh man, I feel dirty. I need a shower after watching that one. And that's a scary Draven. Honestly, really good Draven today. Definitely every game has that going. Muffin Cutie using that Zhonya's to really bait out West Rice to try and kill him. Ignite being used. Ulti misses from Cop. Not going to land a kill. West Rice comes in for a really bad attempt at trying to kill Afro by himself. Smithy doesn't let that happen. There's a shutdown. Elements actually gets a kill on the Katarina. Nice job. And that's GG. They're going to be able to clean that up. And let's see if they do the double surrender for the explosion. What is going on? He's trying to solo Baron. So Balls is trying to solo Baron as they clean up the entire enemy team and the base. St. Vish is going to go down. Yep. And floop, he falls. So that's going to be GG. That's the end of 3 interesting games. Really one very good game and 2 snowballing ones. But hopefully you guys liked it either way. And for the last time today, if you liked it, show me by hitting the like button. If you didn't, let me know. Let me know by having a comment down below. I'll see you around for the next shoutcast. This is Kobe Cheese. Peace out.